I hate fantasy. Welcome to tonight's episode of Evan Can't Draw. So yeah, tonight I'm doing something a little interesting. So here's the deal. I work at a certain ride, and one of my coworkers is a writer, I believe. I could be wrong. It's it's kind of hard to tell. I apologize if I got that wrong. Well, anyway, the point is that he sent me a document and said, "I want you to follow this character creator." So I did. This guy's name is Dev, by the way. I don't know anything about this project too well, aside he wants me to do this. So there you go. So this is what it's got. I'm not going to display it unless I give stuff away. So there are three things I was given here. I gotta write this down so Mang. Number one, race. There are three major races in Bakada. Elfin are an elf-like race with incredibly long lifespans. This means they more frequently do not look very old and often don't have facial hair. Like all major races in Bagada, Elfin have large pointy ears. Their skin tones range from in color, the same as humans, but are a bit more saturated. They can have unnatural hair colors. Cool, I want to make it look like a nectarine. Nymphs. Nymphs are fairy or pixie-like. No, I'm not going to. Okay, look. Let me just be real here for a second. Whenever I draw fairies, I have a little bit of a tradition where I have to draw them being tortured in inhumane ways. Moving on. That being Gworon. Gworon are an orc-like race, and I don't really like orcs, so ugh. I'm not going to give too much there, so I guess I'll go with Elfin. Why not? I'm a big fan of Legolas. I don't like Lord of the Rings, but well, I mean, I do, but like, I'm not a big, you know. Anyway, let's move on here. Magic power. Having magic power in this world is like breathing. Everyone can do it. This, however, doesn't mean all magic types are functional the same. No two users are magic and the same. For example, many fire magic users have different styles. Whether it's My Hero Academia in a way. Okay, cool. I gotcha. All right. So let's see. Wands. Oh, great. Am I a wizard, Harry? All refined and powerful magic users have a wand. Wands, however, are not just sticks. Wands are just a conduit for magic to be used. Imagine a boxer. Their wand, for example, would be box. Okay, so it's like a Shengang Wu kind of deal. Okay, I got that. That's pretty cool. I like that. And one final question: yes or no? I'm going. I think. Um. Um. I'm gonna need my lawyer present for this. I guess. No. Sure. Anyway, I made a little bit of an autobiography for this character. Let me see. I mean, I've already gotten a good draft so far. Look at this. Look, I drew him. I drew him, Dev. That's what he looks like. Just like that. So, yeah, it comes from the world of Arthur and the Invisibles. Okay. All right. So, let's begin then, I guess. Elvin, guess I can go this thing. His name is Dirnt Smatnor or whatever his Dirnt Smatnor. So I made a little bit of an autobiography for him. I didn't give him a name. I guess I'll make him non-binary. What's the symbol for non-binary? Or like an attack helicopter. I should make them identify as an attack helicopter. Why not? Because that's an original joke. Does he get old? I don't know. Anyway, uh, let's begin. So I know what I'm gonna give him. I wrote this down. I like his wand. I'm giving him like a chain ring kind of deal, so that way so his ability is gonna be fear. He can show people's fates before it even happens and make them cower in fear. I got a whole. I promise you, I have a whole situation going on. So let's begin. Elfin, elephant, elephant. All right, let's go. Elfin. Okay. Let me look up and get some stuff with Elfin. Let me see here. It was. All right. Let's do it. Um, Elfein. Let me see what we got here. Elfein. Let's see. Elfein. Wait, is it El? Let me see. Elfein. Okay. Let me look this up. Um, I, I, um, um, uh, oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. I really shouldn't have looked. Oh my God. Oh dear. Oh, whoa. Oh boy. Oh dear. What, what is the definition of this, Elfian? For affinity. Um, elf-like race. So, what does that mean? What does Urban Dictionary say this as? This group of the term elven refers to refer to magical spirit expressions of their elvish world, and well, for affinity begs to differ. So, cool. Let's just do that thing there. I looked up Elven, and I actually put up Elven Cartman. All right, Elfin. Okay. My God. Okay, elves, Lord of the Rings. Okay, why not? Depends on how like thing they do it. So I'm gonna give him like a kind of like a priest kind of deal. So yeah, let me get out of this freaking scowl thing because that was embarrassing. Okay, let's see. Let's begin here. So I'm only gonna draw like maybe a medium shot, perhaps. I'll try my best, but I'm not really good at drawing fantasy. Make him like a priest kind of deal. Circle one. Give him a little bit of a line distortion there. I don't like that. Actually, not a bad circle. Okay. That thing right there. He can probably draw it if he can, so yeah. Whichever works. Works, I mean, like, he's got, like, a whole system there. I'm not going to really argue on that. Damn it, I don't like that. I don't like that at all. Let's see. No, okay, no, I like that. I like that. I like that. I liked that. Been a while since I've done, like, my own character art style. I wouldn't really want to draw my old characters again. I used to draw, like, characters back during the whole, during my early days. I used to come up with my own superhero characters and just drew. So, yeah, that was pretty cool. So my guy is gay. I'm just gonna make him gay. He is gay. His name is um uh, his name is mm, Satchmo. His name is Satchmo. Okay, so it's there you go, Satchmo. Why not? So yes, I'm gonna give him like a whole like pretty boy demeanor. Why not? Satchmo the gay elf. There we go. The proud gay elf. There. No, I know he doesn't usually grow old, but I kind of wanted to give him like more priest-like deal. So yeah, I'm not going to be using color in this. I don't work with colors, so I apologize if that is something that doesn't really bode with you. So yeah, give me some nose job there. This is one I'm actually trying to take seriously, people. So just bear with me on this. Hope you can understand. I know I like what I'm like saying. So in my stream, I just want to warn you, I don't draw well. So don't be prepared for this to be like fine art. He's probably gonna go like, I don't care. He already said he was going to draw it again, so yeah. I'm going to give him little glasses. I'm not gonna make him look. I'm gonna make him rather, rather, well, they don't have facial hair, which is gonna be kind of crazy because I kind of wanted him to have facial hair. So, well, whatever works. He's an elf. He has his thing. Okay, so there you go. Good thing I'm not good with pointy ears. Like some of my stuff was actually inspired by Owl House looks with facial builds and everything. Facial hair. Do I give him like a Dobby the house elf? Do I give him a suck? Let's get his little cheekbone action going on there. Give him some like brow. So yeah, let's get that down there. Let's just erase these lines right there. He's gonna like Satchmo, really? It's like, Evan, that was a decent drawing, but Satchmo? What? Let's see, elf eyes. What do elf eyes look like? Wait, you know what? I'm just gonna give him some elf eyes. Just don't look similar. Okay, that's fine. I can work with that. Just give him my usual eyes. Kind of like want him to have some like dark shades. If you don't want him to have the shades, that's fine. I get it. Give him like one of those like crown Johnnies. Give him like one of those pretty boy looks. Let's give him a hold on. Let me just put my Twitch stream back on just so people see it. Hope he's not watching right now. If you are, hi Dev, how you doing? He's a guy of religion. He's a priest. So my idea was he has like his magic ability is that he's got like a penance stare kind of deal. He essentially has the ability to see fate. Where are those lines there? Evan, your drawing looks rather atrocious. That's what he's going to say to me in the British accent. He's not British, but he's going to say it in a British accent. So, yeah. Let's put that there, and there. Get some good spectacles. Gonna give him like a whole, let's give him an elfish, like, Jones-gay. This is always the hard part, is the hair. I'm never good at drawing hair, so please excuse me. Looks like I drew a DBZ character. So, yeah. You're like, oh, that's actually pretty good. I'm like, no, it isn't. You can tell me it's good. It's not. I'm not good at drawing like fictitious fantasy characters. This is why my heart usually goes to sci-fi. Looks like a dude. He just looks like a dude. Give me like a monk kind of deal. I'm trying to hold my hand out so I know what to draw. It's too far apart. So yeah, the 3D designs are actually really not my forte, so I apologize. You just gotta bear with me on this. You just got to bear with me on this. He's probably a better artist than me, so yeah. I wish you gave me something to promote, dude, because I would have been able to totally give you the promo you need. You deserve it, bro. You deserve it. So yeah, he had a hard time. He was explaining it to me. I had a hard time like following it, but then again, he said the yes and no. He told me the yes and no thing was like crucial to like a story element that might change, but he has a weird way of writing. I get it. It's cool. Everybody has a unique way of doing things. It's cool. People like to write shit, all that stuff, but whatever works. So yeah, it goes on both sides. So yeah, there. Yeah, Bruce was just messaging me. Congratulations on Logan, by the way. And also thank you for that Halloween Horror Nights ticket. I appreciate it. Bruce Carr. He actually works at Epic Universe, and we were discussing the meme that came by because apparently it was voted the lowest ranked um theme park in Orlando. Take take their word for it by WDW News. So yeah, I want to point out here WDW News is not always accurate, but and nor do they only just report on Disney. They are really pretty much open aired, I guess. But doesn't change that fact. This looks like a disaster. This is why did you make me do this, dude? I'm never good at this. Let's see. I'm gonna clean this. I was gonna do a squirrel. Jablonski wanted me to do a squirrel, but he's like, "No, you need to do this for me." I'm like, "Yeah, sure, why not?" I don't really like drawing animals. Look at me, I'm doing my thing. If you're wondering what that beeping is, it's just literally him just sending us messages. So I apologize in advance. So who do you think is a worse drawer, me or Chris Chan? That's the bigger question. I'm gonna say definitely me. Well, no, I'm gonna take that back. Yeah, Chris Chan's about a lot worse. It's actually rewatching that documentary made by Geno Samuel. It's probably interesting. I mean, like, for some reason I've been back to my Chris Chan like fascination. He was a good. I loved his family's guest appearance in in Resident Evil 7. Fun fact about Chris Chan. He um he was a big influence on me of what kind of person I shouldn't be. Because I have ASD. I'm kind of on the spectrum. I mean, I'm not high functionally autistic or anything, but like I still have my moments. I'm not gonna say I'm right, but then again, what is right? So yeah. But there was this troll attempt they did on him that involved that involved a him talking to someone's fake dad or something. And that prank really changed my life. Like that whole phone call really changed my life. Cause like for better because I decided to like wise up and do something about my life. Find a good girl. And I got a good girl. Some broad. Oh damn it. I don't like petting the lines, please excuse me. Give him some big old sheets there. This thing might be faster than I thought. May have to just do, Evan does a quick sketch. I don't like that. It's got like a whole Judge Doom cape kind of deal. See if I can increase the size of that hand. I kind of don't like how it turned out in that perspective. Let's just highlight that. Probably gonna need to be some more detail right there. See if I can get some more stuff. Hate zooming in on this stuff. It always doesn't look so clean. I've seen his art. He's pretty good. He's a good... Deb is a good artist. If you haven't seen his stuff, I can't tell you where to see it because, like, I wasn't given any, thing to promote aside this, but, you know. Dude, you really didn't know what you got yourself into when it came to asking me about this shit, man. You're the one that told me to draw Satchmo, so I'm not really going to... Not really going to really fault me on this. I gotta reset this thing, I'm sorry. I don't like how this turned out. I like the finger placement, that's pretty good. That's pretty fine enough, but I need to make sure it's done right. Like, I'm legitimately trying on this one, people. I promise you. You're gonna give me the art tips like, oh, you gotta do this shit, you gotta do that shit. It's like, dude, I like the art tips. Thank you. I appreciate the tips of art. You're probably a better artist than me, so yeah. All right, let's see. It's the ring. Just make sure I get it right there. Trying to make it look like he's reaching for your face. Because that's what he does. He touches your face, and immediately once he touches your face, you can see your fate. Like a burning hell. Enough to scare you into changing your ways. But if you cross the line, he has the ability to invoke fear upon your fate that you can't avoid. Fire and brimstone, dude. He's like a priest in a way. I'm going for like priest. God damn it. Should have made him pointier. Do elves have pointy fingers? Why not? They need pointy fingers to get into the screw holes to build the toys with Santa Claus. I don't know. No one ever said they were all funny. I think it was a Rubber Ross joke. When he heard about elves, he was always thinking like Lord of the Rings. Like, why would elves be making toys for kids? My only thought is Legolas, like, making a toy train for a kid. He finishes one and then Santa hits him with a broom and is like, that still only counts as one. Get that thing there, get the shackle in. So it's like attached to him in a way. Try to make the rings look like they're like, this is not a Lord of the Rings reference, by the way. I'm just going with what what I know best, and what I know best is absolutely nothing. That's the best way to put it. I'm sorry. So it comes on both sides, so yeah. Damn it. That was close. Let's do the inside. It's kind of like a prayer bead situation. Okay. Good. It's like a pennant staring away. Get like wrapped around his fingers. Let's draw the chains. So the deal is the more he uses it, the harder it burns him. Like the more dire the sin, how much fear you put into somebody, the thing is like fear, in my opinion, is the worst weapon you could use against somebody. It is like the all-time enemy. He's a powerful, then this is gonna be a powerful warrior or whatever. He's more like a pacifist, but he only uses his abilities to those who deserve it. And the thing is, like, the rings like resonate kind of like a conduit, and whenever he uses it, it burns his palm and back. Plus, also a subconscious guilt is put in there. You know, he has to put the eyes of the Lord in your head. Got like a Namekian thing going on. I know, right? That's what I was saying. Gonna kind of give it a little blowing in there. Okay, put those there. Good. Good. Yeah, he has like twig feet, like twiggly feet, or whatever. Never good at drawing like robes. Like never was, never would be. Let's see what I look at here for elves. More, I don't know, man. I don't watch this shit. If you like Lord of the Rings, it's not shit, but like, I mean, Lord of the Rings ain't shit, but like, still, I'm just not a big fan. I don't know what to tell you. I don't know anything about fantasy. I mean, yeah, Star Wars is technically fantasy, I guess, but like, still, it's just not my cup of tea. It's too fat. I don't like those marks. I'm a little bit smaller, so I'm gonna give him a little bit of priest mark there. Let's go there. Let's give him some head wrinkles. I know he said they don't technically age, but you know. Just what I do. Just what I do. Oh, Jesus, that was too big. How do I control my own art? I don't know. Just do. Just give him some long hair, why not? What if he just said this was the most beautiful thing he's ever seen? I'm like, no, it isn't, dude. I understand you're my friend. I understand you're being nice. This is not the most beautiful thing you've ever seen in your life. In fact, I don't know if this is what you were looking for. He's like, no, this is exactly what I'm looking for. Oh my god, dude. It's a show. It's called Evan Can't Draw. So, I mean, if you see something good for you, but like, I'm not a good artist, dude, and it's the fact of the matter. I'm not that I'm doing. There's a lot of people who think I'm doing this on purpose, but like, in retrospect, I'm not. Like, I'm glad people are in. Most people are in on the joke, but like, at the same time, it's like, no, I'm not really that good. I'm never that good. I mean, a lot of people give me tips, and I follow those tips really well. This is just literally me bullshitting my way half the through. Like, I can do some good stuff. Like, I haven't done a lot, but you know, the behold, beauty's in the beholder. Yeah, let's just go with that. Beauty's in the eyes of the beholder. And I am the beholder, and I say there's no beauty to be found in the through these eyes, baby. But one of the reasons why is also because it's not that I don't have I don't have any non-confidence in my abilities. I think I can do good stuff. The thing is that like I'm just not good at it. That's the thing. Don't be so modest. I'm not. My problem is that like it's just a little bit more it's more like you know, I just need to learn better. It's been a while since I've drawn like formally, and the other reason why is because my Stone tablet isn't really that good. Hopefully that new whatever they announced at the new Mac event this week is probably gonna be good. Hashtag let's buy Mibevan a Mac. I mean an iPad. Well, James Rolfe said it best. Once I went Mac, I never went back. I'm sorry, I just like Mac. Sue me. I'm part of the cult of Mac. I'm part of the job cult. The job cult. The cult of jobs. That's why I'm, yes, the cult of jobs. I am part of the cult of jobs, where Mr. Steve Jobs would predict would create the future. Why is this glitching? Should have brought him in here and just showed him how bad I was at drawing. I think it's okay. I think that's a good forced perspective. Let's just put some more border in there. What am I drawing? Oh, hey, what's up? Um, so what I'm drawing is I'm essentially drawing an original character for a friend of mine who's doing like a short story or like a book series or a comic series. I don't know what it is exactly. Can't really remember. I don't know if he wants me to reveal too much, but which is good because I don't remember too much. I know him well. He's a good guy. He's one of the more talkative ones at the Tron ride. I hope you're watching this because you're a good guy. You're really good. You make me jello. You make me jello. Oh, that was bad. That was bad. That was bad. That was a bad idea. Okay, I wish I wasn't so like sketch savvy, but you know. Good old Satchmo. Yeah, Satchmo is his name. Oh boy, it's actually pretty good. It's not that bad. I actually like this. It's pretty good. Let me just make these. I gotta clean it a little bit. There you go. One of the things I always wanted to do. There's two streams I've always wanted to do. Like I found some old children's drawings that I did when I was a child. And one of the things I did was I was thinking to myself, what if I just translated this into like my modern art style? Just like made it more like relevant to this day. Like I drew this picture of my family. And my mom's like this big overseeing happy face, whereas I'm just like a thing. My dad looks like a frickin' gremlin. My sister looks like a bleh. And I look like a guy and I look kind of like Ghostface whole, if he was a lined art drawing that looks like a signature. I'm like, yeah. So that last stream where I was waiting for Cruiser for D23, I somehow got addicted to Minesweeper, so nah, and that's what happened. I was just thinking of a paint bucket tool. Or a pain bucket tool, am I right? Huh. Oh boy. Should I put a gem in there? Let's put a little gem in there. Why not? At the moment the gem gives you power or something, that's the thing that kind of resonates it. Or whatever. Whatever works. I mean, like, I like how I've seen people come up with these different ideas, you know? Alright, I think this should be good enough. I'm not, I guess. Yeah. Okay, so there you go. His name is Satchmo. I think this is pretty good. Sorry this episode ended up so quick today. But there you go. I think this is pretty good. Wow, so what do I do now? I have to still have to make the character profile, I guess. No, let's do it. Let's just draw it here. I'll develop some time, okay? Just gonna close this. Let's see if I can make it work. Okay, so yeah, let's see what we can do here. Let me just see if I can can I do my screen here? I think I have a screen share for this. Let me see if I can get it working. Here and that stuff. So let's see here. Window application. Window. Let's go to text edit. Okay, let's bring that up there. And let's begin. Surprisingly, this is easier to adjust. So let's see. I'm going to put this right here. Okay, let's begin. So let's begin with this situation here. Okay, his name is Satchmo um Gold. Gold. Satchmo Gold. His race is El 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 Evely. I don't remember what it said. Hold on. I gotta bring up the thing. It was Elfian. Yeah. Elfian. Don't look that up. Might be weird. Magic Elfian. His age. Uh, I don't know. Young elder. I don't know how elves work. Give me a break. Magic power. This one was a little detailed. Fear. His ability, magic power. Let me see. Satchmo's ability is he can. Let me see. Oh, let me go in order. Wand, chain, ring, bracelet. Did I spell bracelet wrong? What the fuck? Oh, there was two T's in there. Okay. Bracelet. Ability is he can show people their fates. Now, this can almost be comparable to Ghost Rider's Pennant Stare. Is it pennant or penance? Let me look that up. Ghost Rider Pennant. Penance. Okay, penance. Stare. There. He can make it range. Think Ghost Rider's Penance Stare. Only instead of taking your soul, you have to live with that vision you had. He can control the fate of the individual depends on their situation. For people who commit mundane acts of crime, he can make them see what the consequences will be like and have them feel their pain enough to have them stop and change their way. Or it can go to an extreme zone situation where he can make them see the fire and brimstone that awaits them after death with just one touch to the head. The victim sees it, and they fear what they see. To a point where they feel regret for the act they cannot take back. Now, the drawback centers on the ring on the front and back of his palm. The more fear he makes them feel, intensity of their fate. Feel causes the rings to burn his palm horribly. If he wishes to show them the pain they will endure, then he must feel part of it. Let me see. I don't know. Occupation? Priest. Inter Okay, gender, male. Interested in put there. Sexuality, gay. Satchmo Gold. Race. Age. Eh. Huh. 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 Young elder. Around age 60-esque. Here we go. Yay. Okay. Hair color. Silver. I know he's not old. He's not old. Let's see here. Oh, yeah. Power scaling. He wanted this too. Power scaling. He's 10. He is straight out 10. Yeah, let's make him an 8. Let's give him a range, like maybe 7 to 10. Depends on the individual's actions. Oh, yeah, you wanted me to put that in there? Yes or no? No. I guess this could work. All right, Satchmo Gold. We have done it. I have made Satchmo Gold. I guess that's what I can do there. I included everything. Really gay. Should I just go further? So they're kind of like prayer beads. I guess I got everything. I can't be that crazy. All right, I guess that should do it. All right, Dev, I hope you like what you saw. So, yeah. That being said, thank you for joining us for this week's episode of Evan Can't Draw. We'll be back next week with ants. Maybe I'll do a quick doodle or something. Hmm. Oh yeah, next week on ants, I'm going to talk about Halloween Horror Nights. I'm going to be attending that with my girlfriend. I'm not much of a haunted house guy, so bye.